powerful nation. Do you want to know? 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 Go!
Be careful and stay away, 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 stay away,
Ha 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 ha. I'm just gonna do that all day. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to the First Church of Holy Shit. My signal looks shitty. I don't think I got that big a signal. I don't know why. Wow, I'm already on the one. Just the one bar. Yeah, that's weird. It's your Uncle Jeff. How am I sounding? Let me know how I'm sounding. Hoping your Sunday went great. It's going well. Sorry I'm a little late. Big things happening. Great things happening. Let's see. Who here? Big Bad Bull was up in here first. What's happening, bruh? Omni, what's happening? YouTube, what's happening? My man Nightish. Team Fuck That. Bruce, what's up? Nightish says it's clear on his. Thank you, Nightish. I'm getting a signal that's telling me I'm just gonna mosaic. Like you're gonna see me all mosaic-y. Am I mosaic-y? Hold on. Because I got my camera. There. Am I mosaic-y? Am I like choppy? Let me know as soon as I'm choppy so I can go back to the Red Hulk. Peace to everybody that's here. Jay Leno, DL, Arsenio, George Lopez. Is that the woman from the 3 Types of Women video? No, that is Eve. That is EVE. Sister Eve. Dope. Shout out to Eve. Dope sister. Nothing but love for that sister. Ty C, what to say? What up, Jeff? Yo, what's happening, man? That's Ty Cully? Is that my man? Yo, long time no see. If that's you, Ty Cully. If not, I'm just wishing you was Ty Cully and you somebody else. Hey, what's happening? Welcome to the First Church of Holy Shit. Where he is I am him. The pastor and founder of this first church, your Uncle Jeff. With my faithful members growing, showing, improving, who we are up in here. We're on some other shit in here, y'all. And today's show actually is about that. It's about owning, owning the kind of shit that we are on. I can't take credit for it just myself. I can't take credit for this shit we own for just me. Y'all dope. We dope. Cedric Kelly, we are dope. We show up every week and drop science on each other. Okay? This is a collection of higher thinkers, I like to believe, about themselves, about the creator, where they're from, where they've been, and where they are going. And as so incarnate, we have to start moving like that. And that's what today's show is going to be about, kind of. Is our movements as a people, as a group, as a church, as a nation, as a new nation of people, as this old thing we are watching passes away while the masses try to ignore what is painfully clear. Yeah, we on some other shit, and that's what today is about. Let me lay it out so I can get on into it. The origin story of the first church is somebody fucked up and told me that God was everywhere. So I pray from right here. Save me 10%, never miss a game. And I invite you to save 10% on your soul insurance. And I'm thankful that you have, and that you coming in here, Big Ant, to share your Sunday with this nigga right here. Yeah. In the words of Incarnate, salute to the higher thinker and success spreaders. Bruh, come on, man. Yeah. So that's gonna kind of be what today is about. Got to start it out with paying some homage to my strain, White Widow. I'm smoking that White Widow. But quite frankly, it's cut with some outdoor that a good friend of mine, I don't know. I really want to put his name out there, but I don't know if he wants it out there. I'm confused because I want y'all to holler at him if you're in the LA area. If you're in the LA area, hit me in the back chat. I'll hit him up and I'll link y'all up if you want to get down with some top quality shit. Because it is. Not bad, sir. Not bad. And you know who you are. So I can't put you out there like that. If you don't, if you do, I'll tell them. If you holler at me. That's your commercial. I'll make this commercial for him. But it is some dope shit. Anyway, today's strain is White Widow. And that's what I'm gonna be smoking. GB Funny Style is the Cash App. I do them beats. I slang them beats. Jeff Reed's Music at Gmail. You want to get your life right? Ask Uncle Jeff at Gmail. All right? Now, before we push out into the water, we always, we had to pray here. I got to do that. That's how I do it. All right. Hope you enjoy my prayers. And I hope from your end, you are helping me out with that. Let me know what strain you got so we can get started. But in the interim, bow your funky ass heads. Creator, Father, Mother, God, universe, ancestors, the God whose name I know not, because in order to believe God has a name, you have to believe a man. I don't have to believe a man to know you exist. And I thank you for everything that you have done for me, how you look out for me, how you have kept and preserved me, how you have fortified my mind so that I can share it with other people. I thank you for that. I thank you for my lessons, old, new, easy, painful, because they make me who I am. And they outline my earth journey in this fleshy earth suit. Thank you. Give me the right words to say today. Let something I say today help somebody watching, and more importantly, somebody years and years down the road that's lost on these very subjects. Help me to be a beacon of light. Don't let me get in my own way. Let whatever it is you need to say come through me, minus my bullshit. And if it's a word in there for me, make me highly keen to it. Make me sensitive to their words. And send me some trolls. Oh man, ain't no troll without a lesson. I don't know why they scared. Come on in. Come on in. Walk into these flames of truth. All I'm gonna do is tell the truth to them and show these people who you are through me. And lastly, bless my efforts when I'm done. Make next week count. Make it count for us all. I ask these blessings in the name of a creator whose name I know not, and of my ancestors. And it is so. And now we smoke. Man, let me tell you something. Happiness is a clean bong. With some ice, ain't no smoother hit, man. If you're hitting harsh, yeah. No thanks. I'm still working with baby aspirin. That's as far as I go. All right. Well, yeah, this hit a little harder than baby aspirin, sir. Okay. Yeah, this here. More for me, nigga. More for me. Yes. So, now, we may push out into the water. Gotta make a hole so we can breathe. It's not breathing. And now, I got a little fireball that fell out, and I am such a juvenile child. I'm going to push it over here into this pot of water to extinguish it. I shall extinguish your flame. Damn it, I still didn't. Man, that thing is packed tight. Anyway. All right. Now, let me know when I go to Mosaic and y'all, because I don't want it looking funky. I want your experience to be as nice as I can. Can I get a nigga amen? That's what you say when we done. A nigga amen. Now, today's get down. Time to close the ark doors. That's what it should say. Time to close the ark doors. Okay. Now, put a P2B1 in the chat if this is your first time here. Let me know. Because if it is, then you might not understand you might not understand my get down. A lot of stuff might not make no sense to you the way I flow if this your first time here. You know, for those of you who have been here for a minute, you know, I'm not really a Bible bumper. I'm really not. I mean, I was raised in church when I was little, and I used to teach Sunday school, and I know my way around the good book pretty well. I'm not gonna brag on myself there, but I know it pretty good. The story of Noah is what we gonna bounce pimpishly off today. Okay. Now, this arc we on, let's be clear. We are not Noah. I am not Noah. Not in the grand sense. I am my own personal Noah. So let's get the ego trip out the way and let me make you understand that this ain't no I am I am your leader. None of that shit. None of that Jim Jones. Ain't talking about that shit. Okay. Not going that far. Not me. Noah is the idea, the standard. The standard. What makes sense? What makes common sense? What we were exposed to. What those of us who weren't directly exposed to believe from those of us who tell you about what we were exposed to. We come 2 by 2 to this arc of knowledge, this arc of truth, of love, of spirituality, of realism, of self-actualization, of higher thought, of better ways, of goodness, of purity, of clarity. This is what this arc is built of. Or the idea is. The standard is. It is made up of the things I just said. I am not Noah in this particular equation. You are not Noah in this particular, this particular part of the equation. Neither you or I are Noah. I am not Noah. You are not who I am collecting 2 by 2. No. Okay? Get that out of your head. You and I are being collected 2 by 2 and brought to this arc by these principles. The principles are Noah. You feel me? Good. These principles ain't no jobs gonna save you. You better do what you was put here for, your purpose. Feed your body right. Stop eating like you got a spare one. No zombie juice. And if you have zombie juiced, purging that shit or trying. Higher, thank you, Top Shelf, higher states of consciousness. That is what we come 2 by 2 as. Into this arc made by the principles. This arc of shielding and of protection, this ship that is going to shepherd us through the flood. There is going to be a flood, people, that is going to wash away the ignorant, Wash away the foolish. Wash away the stupid, the wicked, the mindless, the lawless, the soulless, the sheep. That is who is outside of this ark of wisdom. This ark of beauty and love and positivity. That's who out there. And it ain't no age on it. You got young and old fools, young and old ignorant, young and old stupid, all out there. Ain't no age. Ain't no putting the Gen Xers on a pedestal and shitting on the millennials. Fuck all that. It's none of that. None. This is a collection of consciousness on this ark. Now back to Noah. When Noah started building this ark, you know how many people's walking by? What the fuck is you doing? You building a boat? A boat. You ain't got nothing to pull it to. Noah, ain't no water around here. Look around, homie. Do you see any water? So you building a boat. Oh, dig. Okay, let's smoke a bag of that. You who gonna be on this boat? I'm sorry, come again. Two of every species on the planet. Everything. Okay, how you gonna get them koala bears, pimping? Unimportant to the story. You gonna build this boat and get two of each animal. An insect. Well, what the animals gonna eat while you on this boat? If not each other. More on that in a minute. You's a fool. God ain't told you shit. First off, ain't no God up there. What the fuck is you talking about? You don't get the fuck on. This is what Noah was dealing with. He kept building. Ridicule. Friends, family kept building. Toward the end, the more he built, the more wicked the people became. They pushed him inside the boat, closed it. Then it started raining. It was okay at first. But after the first 2 days, it started to hit some of them. The first 4 days, it started to hit a lot more up. After that first week, they knew God wasn't fucking around. And all of a sudden, they was in some shit. I submit to you people that as we are on this arc of consciousness, the fools then got bold. There are fools who literally will look you in your face. Now I am talking about you youngins. Look you in your face. Ain't been nowhere. Ain't done shit. And tell you disrespectfully how wrong you are. With nothing to back up their feelings but their fucking feelings. Now, I don't know if you may have maybe aware of overall what I'm discussing, but hey Latoya, hey Will, on another platform, you can watch it on Angry Man Show, which y'all finna watch me. Y'all finna watch me a little later. We're gonna get together. I want you to get your cards together, your method of payment together. Shout out to him. I want y'all to get y'all method of payment together. And in the chat, let me know who has $40. It's not for me. It's not, I repeat, it is not for me. It's something I'm finna do. About $50, I think, with shipping. I think 50 something. Please let me know in the chat if you got $51 to spend today. No shame if you don't. I just want to know if you trust me enough to spend $51 with me today, because I'm going to do it on something that I get not a nickel. Damn, Latoya, you. I don't know what's up with that, Latoya. I'm sorry. But pretty soon I'm gonna be off YouTube. I'm switching platforms. I'm figuring it out as we speak. I'm tired of these restrictions and bullshit. Anyway, okay, my man J Dub, that's one. All right, man. I'm going to I'm going to set this up. I'm gonna set this up. Oops, Southside breath smell like toothless tiger chair. I didn't mean. I was just trying to. I didn't mean to block you forever, because I prayed for you. Damn it! I didn't mean to do that. I need some people to help me with that. I need some wrenches to help me with that kind of stuff, because I'm. I didn't mean to ban them. I was trying to I was going to highlight it, but I did it wrong. Anyway, we gonna spend some money today on a black man's product. It's for Uncle Jeff's Book Club. Now, right, Latoya. And now, where was I anyway? You got young people. This happened to me. Who have decided that because of where they came from, the people around them, and the people they saw, and the people they heard about were so horrible that were older than them, that it's time to do away with an entire generation and their ways and their advice. This is one of the reasons, this is the chief reason, that whenever I start talking to people I haven't talked to before, I don't start too much with it. Maybe y'all tell me maybe if I should do it more often. I don't start too much with it in the first church because it's kind of us. But anytime I'm introduced to new young people, especially, the first words out of my mouth is I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what my generation did and left you with. We ain't shit for that. And I mean that. And I say it all the time. Somebody sold the dope. Somebody smoked the dope. Somebody shot somebody that was trying to sell the dope. Somebody shot somebody after they got high on the dope. Somebody went to prison for it. Somebody. Nigga, that was us. I didn't do that. Somebody abandoned their children. I didn't do that. Somebody beat the shit out their women. I didn't do that. Somebody went around behind they women's back and was fucking dudes. I didn't do that. I didn't do any of that. But I apologize for all of it. So that you can come to me and I can open up my book of fuck ups, show them to you, and go, don't do that. When you buy your first piece of property, you don't buy one door. That's dumb. Buy at least a duplex. If you can't buy a fourplex, and rent out the other three, and complain about the rent just like everybody else. I couldn't tell you how much better that is an idea unless I had fucked up in that area. As men, do not have children until you are socially and financially stable enough to do so. I could not tell you that if I had not fucked up that way. Don't buy a car. Don't buy a car at a bank. Don't use a bank to buy no car. Don't buy a car off no dealership. In order to stay in business, the dealership has to fuck you. There's no way. There's no way a car dealership can stay in business unless they fuck you. There. In the present business model, in the present automotive business model, there is no way for an automaker that does not sell the cars direct to you, and you have car stores, dealerships, in order for those dealerships to stay in business, they have to fuck you, period. You are not getting a good deal in any way, shape, or form. And I can show you how to get around that. How do you think I can show you how to get around that? A, because I fucked up that way, and B, I used to sell cars. I offer those fuck ups to you. I start like that. This is not enough. It's not enough. Not when you that mad at your daddy for going to jail or just plain old leaving your mama, or for selling dope to your mama. Not when you that mad at your mama for giving head in the alley to fill a pipe and leaving you and your brothers and sisters hungry. When you that mad, from what you saw and what you grew up under, you don't want to hear nothing. Even the successful ones of my generation, even the ones of us who somehow don't live with our mamas, ain't being chased by the popo, ain't sick, and ain't behind bars, that's 50 something. You don't want to hear nothing we got to say? Congratulations. You are of the first generation to entirely try to navigate by dead reckoning. No other generation in history has ever done this. Congratulations, ignorant ass, stupid young black people who fit that description. If you so mad that you can't talk to nobody of a group, you can't learn nothing from no gay people, no white people, no men, no women, no black people, no Asians, no Jews, none, no Armenians. Everybody of a group is fucked up like that? Really? You that mad? It has blinded you and left you worse and will leave you wanting. Well, that's what's happening now. You are being mocked, ignored, ridiculed, attacked by the water treaders. Because that's who they finna be. They finna be some water treading motherfuckers. There we go. They about to be some water treading asses, family. Somebody that whipped out their sword of light. Go ahead, tell them, LaToya. As Jedis, we don't believe in absolutes. And yes, sisters sit at the table. You goddamn right. You are damn right. We do not believe in absolutes. We absolutely do not. Well, I want you to look close in your life. Most High, look close in your life. Jay, look, I'm gonna put that up there, Jay. We're gonna talk about that later. Top Shelf, Incarnate, LaToya, Durl, Big Ant, Said, Nightish, Ty, YouTube, Omni, Big Bad Bull, Bruce. Look in your life as you are building your ark. As you are putting provisions aside for your family and protection aside for your family and getting your spiritual life, your prayer life with your religions together, as you're getting your mind, body, and spirit together, your diet together, your purpose together, that is your ark. As you are building that ark, It's some people close to you. The people you love the most, your friends, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your kids, your homies since second grade. Some of them, not just the idiots you know and the acquaintances you may have and the fools you see. No, that's easy. I'm talking about where it hurt. Some of them are outside of the ark. It's time to close the door. That's some cold shit, ain't it? You're going to have to close the door on your son. How about that? Look just like you, love him to death. You have to close the door on him. You got to close the door on your daughter. It's going to rip your heart out. No, it won't. It's going to rip a piece of your heart out. If it ripped your whole heart out, you would just drop dead over it. But it's not. Oh, you're going to hurt. You're going to hurt when you got to put your mama out. The fuck you doing? Is what you telling yourself on one side, John. What the fuck am I doing? How am I putting my mama? My mama? Yeah. You're going to put your best friend outside. Your best friend. Your best fucking friend. Nigga, y'all ran from them niggas on your bikes that time. Your boy. Your fucking ace. Nigga, y'all was little. He peed on your foot when he spent the night. That far back. You're going to have to cut him. Oh, this divide is jagged and ugly. It ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be pious. You ain't going to be over there just to look over there and go, I don't give a fuck about them people. No. You going to love some of them. And you're going to have to cry as they perish. But now is the time. Now is the time. It is the time to assemble ourselves into these arcs. Now is not the time for you to be debating and convincing motherfuckers of shit. Now is not that time. If they know better, fuck them. They know better. Now is not that time. Now it's not that time, Jonathan Earl. Ja, what? They missed it. Or they're going to because of their consciousness. You do not argue. Debate. Debate your side. And when your side makes sense and you clear you made sense to them, shut the fuck up. I got the best advice I've had all year. I had the best advice I've had all year. I found myself trying to debate some youngsters on some shit I know. I found some shit on some youngsters. And I'm trying to help. I'm really, yeah, I'm a little flowery with my language and I'm a little pimpish with it. I'm eloquent and I like to hear it, as do other people. Yes. I feel sorry for people who don't like to hear themselves talk. I don't even know how that's an insult. Anyway. Not only does the host as a referee take the biased side of the other person with his refereeing, he actually comes, he says this. There's a generation that because they saw you, meaning my generation, we saw you, you're not going to reach. Maybe you should just go to the generation after them and leave these people alone. Well, these people make up his whole panel. They make up his show. So he's basically telling me to take my people because I was talking about the fact that I have quite a number of life coaching clients and I don't mind growing it. Ask Uncle Jeff at gmail.com if instead of my advice, you want it generic. If you want it specific and me to drop this pimping right on you, well, you can watch my videos for free. That costs money because it takes time, but it is well worth it. Ask Uncle Jeff at Gmail. Matter of fact, let me throw that up there. And I thought about it because, man, it stung at first because I really do enjoy chopping it up with these brothers. And the sad part is my argument started from where I agreed. I was agreeing. And not unlike with women, that's something else. 9 times out of 9 in conversation, hey, black man, see if this ain't true. Try to agree with a black woman in conversation and see won't she find a way to disagree with you agreeing with her. What the fuck? Do you hear me? I'm trying to agree with you. I don't care. I don't care about that. What the fuck about that? Watch. Without fail, it has happened to me up here. Over and over and over. I'm agreeing with you. She don't want you taking her side, nigga. Fuck you. Well, it stung. I was like, man, really? They really don't want to hear nothing. I see where they're going wrong. I stop looking right at it. I made some of these mistakes. I made mistakes that although what we're going through is not identical, the mistakes I made, the principles therein will apply directly to the mistakes they're about to. Never even consider that as a possibility. Because what I'm going through isn't letter the same as what you're going through. The principles somehow don't apply. Okay? That's fucking bullshit. But okay. I had to arrive at the place where I was okay with them in whatever state they're in. You must accept people in whatever state they are in. Don't be arguing with these people. Debate, sure. Sure. Argue? Get ugly with? For what? I'm talking about on the real wisdom. And you getting hit with attacks and bullshit and minor nonsense. Don't entertain that shit. They're pushing the ark door closed. Let them. Let them. Let them push your ark door closed. It ain't gonna rain on you when they push the door closed. That's on them. Real, that's the realest talk. You know you making sense. You know you make sense. You know this shit is right. Your math is mathing. And they hitting you with that nonsense, bruh. It's time out for that. It's time to get in the yard. And us animals in the ark, you know what we gonna eat when the storm starts? We gonna eat each other's faults. Ha! We gonna eat each other's faults, people. If we stay in this wisdom ark and keep circulating wisdom and getting it from the Most High, guess what swirls out? Foolishness, each other's foolishness. And we, by default, as life goes on, our lives together metaphysically in a mind state only gets better. Jonathan Earl, I can only make your life better. You can only make my life better if we are both striving for better together toward a standard that is outside of us. How you gonna feel like that, John? How? How I'm gonna fail, bruh, when I got you? No, Earl, Jonathan Earl, I gotta help you out, man. Yeah, we don't say amen in here. That's Amin Ra. That was the evil dude. Look it up. Can I get a nigga amen? Nigga amen. That's what you put the NIGG on the front of my amen if you could. Thank you kindly. I love you for the sentiment, but yeah, that's how it go. Now, I should leave this on banners, actually. Excuse me. I know you was looking. Ain't no black spots in there. I take care of my teethus. I do not play that bullshit with the mouth area. There you go. Okay. Well, we're gonna work on the word nigga for you here. Now, this is one of those watershed moments here in the first church, brother. You have to work. You have to. This is required reading, watching. I must challenge you. You must watch this. In order to come back. The next time you can stay here today. But if you have a problem with the word nigga, you must, if you're going to be in here, you must watch the YouTube link I just put in the chat. You must watch that. No, not universe, amen. I put it the way I wanted it, Top Shelf. Niggamen. That's how it's spelled. And there's a reason for that. Look up Shout out to Hakeem Green. Look up my brother, Hakeem Green. YouTube search that. Oh, Sean Washington put it down. He white, huh? Okay, never mind what I just said, Jonathan Earl. Don't you type that fucking shit in here. I don't play that fucking shit with my white people. I train my white people well. That word is off limits to you. So you are right, and I was wrong, and I am sorry. Now, back to where we were. You are right. Thank you. Thank you, Shitong. I ain't know that. You are, yes. Oh, top shelf. Yeah, just nod your fucking head, white people, when you get to that part, like you do in that record. Okay. Jonathan Earl, you don't get to use it, but you still have to go watch the video. Go watch the video. You must. And you are right. It's not okay for white people because of what their people have done to it. That is the punishment. You cannot touch that word because of the sins of your father. But at any back on the road. At any rate, now is not the time for convincing. Now is the time for fortifying. Okay? We're supposed to be here to fortify each other now. We ain't supposed to be convincing people of shit. You ain't got to convince nobody that you the regular media is bullshit. You ain't got to convince nobody that they trying to kill us with this food. Or that killing each other in the street ain't the way. Or any other of the bullet point topics that you talk to other people. True. Any of the bullet points you talk to other people on that makes sense. You ain't got to convince nobody of shit. It's now fortifying time. Fuck them. Fuck them. No more giving it out soft. Give it out real. The phrase is no warm cookies. I do not give my advice out with warm fucking cookies. I do not. I am not going to. I have no interest in it. I'm going to give it to you on some real shit. If I have to say it. I'm going to make sure that what I have to say is on some real shit. And then when I say it, I'm going to say it with love, but I'm not going to pull my punches. And I'm going to throw punches in bunches. Because something going to land. That is going to get me and you in a lot of trouble. You was better off acting like them people outside the ark. Come on, man. Here you go with that conscious shit. Come on, man. Nobody want to hear that shit. You want to party, nigga? Here you come with that shit. We wasn't even talking about that. Here you come. Stop. Just stop. Don't be mean. Stop. First off, stop going places that you're not invited. Second, stop going places where you know it's going to be an issue and you're not on the creator's business. Stop. Just knock it off. That kills a whole bunch of that. But stop force feeding your wisdom. The wisdom that you've been given, the wisdom that you come here and share, that's not for everybody. Jonathan Earl, there are things that you're going to say and type that are going to fortify me. Latoya, there are ideas you have that I don't see from a male perspective, that I am grateful for a female perspective that I respect. That's who that's for. And for the people who will listen to you, girl, not the people coupled with the pushback, fuck them. Fuck them. This is supposed to be for your growth and the growth around you. Shun Wa Shi Tone. Don't nobody got no time to be wasting on them people you wasting it on. Your higher thinking, your bolder concepts, your personal account of the future forecast and how to navigate in it. They don't know. Nobody want to hear that shit. What happened on TV, nigga? Who got the newest ignorant song out, nigga? These bitches ain't shit, nigga. Let that be that. It is not the time for you to be converting. That's not your job. They don't want it from you. You're going to get it from God. You don't want it from me. Shout out to Craig Smith. You're going to get it from God. Because you don't want it from me. You don't want it from me. You want it directly from God. And he finna give it to you. Oh! He finna give it to you. Okay? Woo! Noah was responsible for the boat, not the rain. Write that shit down. I'm a bad motherfucker. You hear me? Hold on. Kapow. Noah was responsible for the boat, not the rain. He couldn't start it. He couldn't stop it. and neither can you. And since Noah was not responsible for the rain, he was not responsible for those who drowned. He was responsible for those under the ark, under the covenant. You can't be responsible for who can't feed themselves when the supply chain stop. You are not responsible for those able-bodied males and able-bodied females who find themselves overrun by marauders because they did not clan up and learn how to use weapons and be of some use. You can't. Because they decided to be out of the ark of knowledge, out of the ark of obedience, out of the ark of positive upwardly mobile forward movement. They did. Not you. How you gonna be mad at that? How you gonna be responsible for that? You can't. Find people smarter than you to sharpen your iron on, that are thinking in the same vein. Be responsible for your boat, because you can't be responsible for the rain. And on that, I'm going to open the doors of the church. Whosoever will, let his monkey ass smoke up and come on down. Now, let me put this in the chat while I go get me a beverage. I don't know hot or cold. But there is the link. So come on in. I like this one here. Call this one What Would Janet Do? What would Janet say about given the opportunity to write for her? I would want to do something like that. So, take a chill pill, Mr. Pill, until I get back down from the hill. Get the pill. Anyway, I'm going to get some tea and water downstairs. And while I do that, refresh yourself so we can get into it. All right? You got it. All right, back. Sorry I took so long. Okay. I'm in here. I'm coming to the stage. Here's my star pupil. Still got to hammer some dents out on the temper, burn all the village side of them. But my man Bruce, how are you, sir? How's everything? How's life? What say you on this Sunday? How's it panning out? What's happening?
Life is always interesting.
How about that?
Yeah, it was definitely it seemed like the fortification of your team has been a real big importance this year.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely seems like that is of the highest priority. It's the convincing people that you want with you might not necessarily be the people that you bring with you.
Oh, wow. Well said. Elaborate.
Lord knows I didn't spend a lot of time. Like I had a conversation not too long ago where I was literally saying to somebody, there's nothing you ain't seen me walk down that I said I wanted that I ain't got. You've never seen it not happen. And shit, they still looking like, yeah, that's true. But see, ain't no but when you say some shit like that. Like if that ain't enough proof that I get what I want whenever I put my foot to it, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Well, what you gonna find is that it's people that don't want to be led by you because of what they feel it says about them. You the little brother. Yeah, let's go over in the Godfather. Michael got a lot of kickback from Fredo because Michael was Michael. The fuck you get out telling me what to do, and you my younger brother. You're going to deal with people finding a reason to disqualify your leadership, and the reason will have nothing to do with your leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'm just, that's, I mean, shit, if the job, say, if the position, if at the interview, I got all the qualifications and you still be like, nah, I don't know if you're right for the job. Okay, well, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me at this point. That's some personal shit you got going on with you or whatever the hell you got going on. That ain't got nothing to do with me as a leader or any other version of whatever's going on. You just don't want to listen to me for whatever reason it is. You ain't got to make it clear. You made it clear by your statements or your action or inaction, but it ain't shit that had nothing to do with me.
Right. Very well. Well said. Brother Ja, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to figure out to what the hell do I owe the pleasure? How long has it been, Brother Ja? What's going down?
Too long. But you know, I stay producing. So,
oh, that's true.
Yeah, but the show was over, and I got things done, and I was like, let me come over there. But I was actually in the chat while I was producing at the same time, so I was multitasking.
My man, well, your thoughts on the subject, brother?
Man, it's actually been weighing heavy on my heart even more recently than, you know, because it's been a long time since I realized that I had to stop trying to convince people, you know, because being a leader is exhausting. Being a leader also means you're a good follower. You know what
Sure.
I mean? You got to know who to follow. So I've spent plenty of times being, you know, subordinate to, you know, situations that made sense, and I
Mhm.
still hold those allegiances to, you know, a lot of mentors, even with you, right? You know what I mean?
Yes,
I
sir.
recognize your wisdom, and you know,
Thank you. Thank you.
and I consider myself, you know, allowing you to lead when we chop it up. You know, I do more listening than talking. So, um, but I am a leader though. I always had leadership skills, you know, naturally that I actually, you know, I actually excelled with those skills once I realized and hold on to them. But that shit is exhausting, bro. So for lack of better words, it's been a minute since I've known that I had to tell myself. I even created like a little saying for it. That is, I'm not a dentist. I don't pull teeth. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So,
Wow. I like that. I
so
like that.
I would say that a lot to me and my closest friends when talking about the shit that I had to build that was community based and needed hands on deck. You know, because
Mhm.
it's an ongoing thing. We're all interconnected. You're not going to do anything by yourself. And
Right.
I think if you're going to build anything worth building, it has to be bigger than yourself, right?
Absolutely. Well said.
Right. So that's the wall I keep running into when it comes to trying to organize with a gang of people, because you often get looked at as some of these grifters out here, right? Some of these false prophets and leaders, and you know, people are so unaware for that. They're so on edge for us, you know, trying not to be swindled and follow the wrong shit. So when
Yeah.
you come with a plan, people are like, "Well, I don't know. I heard that before," or "I'm not trying to join up with people. I'd rather do it myself." And that shit is annoying. And to Bruce's point, some of those are the people that you want to be building with, but they're presenting themselves as an issue. But you know, so it becomes they might be someone you don't want to build with after a while, but you do need to build with, if that
Sure.
makes sense. Because he was saying
Sure.
like some of the people you end up building with, you may not like it, right? You may not like who those people are or whatever. So, you know, when I saw this title,
Mhm.
you know, and recently I've been doing a lot of thinking about when it's just time to say people missed the boat. You know what I mean? It's just time to say either you get it or you don't. And to your point
Right.
earlier, but still you got to debate your point. So if somebody's actually interested enough and realize what the problem is, we both identify a problem, and then you say, "Yo, I think we should go this way," right?
Mhm.
And they may not see it, but they may have the skills that can add on to the team going this way, right?
Right.
Debate it. Go ahead, debate it, right? Don't just shy away from it, right? Let them know what it is. But if they still can't see it after that, like you said, then shut up. Then it's like, all right, I'm gonna move on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Respectfully move on without you. And I'm not going to try to convince you. I already debated the point. I already showed you I was clear in knowing what I'm talking about. If you still want to go the wrong way, I gotta let you. You know?
I gotta let you. And that's one of the hardest things for us, especially uh, because of what I like to call the flavor of the wisdom.
Mhm.
You know it's good. You know you're not misleading this person. You know that uh your conclusion you didn't come by on no willy-nilly bullshit. You know this is the real. You know the flavor of it. You know this is the shit. That makes it just that much harder to um to accept that this dumb son bitch just ain't gonna get it.
Right. That shit is annoying. That shit.
It drives you like do you not get this? Do you not see it, brother? That's it's the heartache of prophets, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's the thing that breaks us all up is that the people who mean the most to you will listen to the least.
Mm.
For real.
They are the prime heartbreaking candidates. They are going to fuck you up. You must know this. You must sadly embrace this. You can't you like I said, Noah was responsible for the boat, not the rain.
Not the ring.
It's not responsible for the rain, bro. That rain coming.
Yeah.
And they go and the pain of it is the group of people. Because it's a group of people, man, especially like, and I feel this way when certain people die. Case in point, was a comedian. Y'all was gonna know him if you don't. His name was David Arnold. Look up the name David Arnold.
Oh yeah, I know who that is.
Television writer, comedian extraordinaire. Acquaintance of mine knew him. Cool fucking dude, funny as hell. Died of a heart attack right after his career took off. Right after Netflix put out his special, and then he got another deal and movies and shit was coming in. It's a school bus full of comedians. That's how you know Jeff Brown don't decide who died. It's a school bus full of niggas I would have killed before David Arnold.
Mhm.
But that's just how it is. That's the pain. Is that it's a school bus full of niggas you would rather see go over a cliff than the group of people, if you add up your loved ones and your friends, that aren't going to see this. And
That's how I felt about when Patrice died. Like,
yeah, yeah,
useless people that got to eat.
exactly.
Man.
Exactly. So and it was the place I came to, Bruce, for this, or what brought me to this was, like I said, the shit that went down in a room with me earlier in the week. It just really fucked me up how obtuse these young people really were, and it brought this out in me to where I was like, this lesson is as much for me, excuse me, as it is anybody else here. Because it ain't no easier on me. I need y'all to know sometimes life be trying to drag me, nigga.
Mm.
I don't, shit, my life ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. And
that's why.
yeah, go ahead.
That's why, like that posting shit always bugs me, because motherfuckers, you look through somebody's timeline and it's a bunch of pictures where motherfuckers are smiling and shit like they ain't got no hard days in between. And I don't that shit ain't real. Like that shit shit ain't real. That bitch is be hella weird shit that people be it's fake. It's just too fucking fake for me. Like that's why I never want to do it. Like I got an Instagram and everything. My face ain't even on that bitch, just based on the fact that am I gonna what do you I show you some shit that I'm doing when I'm doing some shit that I can show off, and that's really about it, huh? That's it. That's just what's going on over here. Other than that, like I can see the pain in most of you motherfucking smiles. This shit is fake. This is just a nice moment in a
Wow.
Mm.
And that's but we just showing the nice moment. Like, yeah, life is just awesome. If you's a motherfucker with hella tattoos and different color hair and you got hella like you got hella problems and all your pictures make it look like your life is just peachy and shit, and I'd be like, man, this is some bullshit. It's all some bullshit. The only time it makes sense to me is if you selling something. If you selling something, then fuck it. Go ahead, take pictures of your product, sell your shit. But
Right.
your life fucking sucks, bitch. Like it's not what you say it is. It's really not. That's a lot of all that keeping up shit just bugs the fuck out of me. The
Sure.
way the way these people like, I don't know, just faking everything that they got going on.
Wow. Wow. I would say this about social media. I think that you're I think you're true. You're right. I don't know how to throw this but in here, and it's not really a but. It's
and
an and. Okay, yeah, yes, and or maybe consider that. Think of your social media pictures as a photo album. Think about your photo album from when you were, I don't know, Bruce, if people were still doing this, but actually taking pictures to the store, getting them developed, taking these 3x5 shots and putting them in books.
Yeah.
Do yeah, we wasn't that far gone when you was little. Niggas was still doing that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was still poor, so yeah, fuck it, I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah,
Okay. in that time, was people going, oh well, Charles just beat my ass. Take a picture, put that in there. We just lost the house. Take a picture of the house we just lost. Take a picture of us putting our shit in the grass. No. They took pictures of good times. The problem with it is that the pictures that your family has of y'all's good times, the picture your family has of y'all's good times are for y'all.
indeed.
Are for you. I ain't gonna happen to be walking past Bruce's house and Bruce bust the door up and go, hey, motherfucker, hey, yeah, you in the blue shirt. Come here. Look at my family's photo album. But that's what people are doing. And it's the access to all your shit that should be personal anyway. Most of the shit people publish should be personal anyway. What say you, John?
You know what that reminds me of? What both of you saying?
Hmm.
Remember on television, they always, or movies rather, they always had that one father who want to force everybody to watch, or that one family member that want to force everybody to watch the family vacation photos and video.
Yeah.
In the older movies and shit.
Right.
That's like, it's like you forcing everybody to watch these little moments that they don't really care about. They might have been interested, but you kind of forcing it on them.
Right. Right. So it's I think it's the subliminal or the unspoken word of that on the real, nigga, you forcing me to look at myself when I look at you. And I may not, it's not that I'm running from anything. I just don't feel like looking at the part of myself that judges you for being sharp as hell, ready to go out, and in the background, your house look like shit. I didn't want to come face to face with that part of me right now, but I'm forced to. And now I'm asking myself, should I type about it? Should I comment on the fact that should I be truthful? Because if I'm truthful, I'm gonna tell you your mattress on the fucking floor.
Yeah.
If I'm truthful, I'm gonna bring up the money I know you owe me, and how the fuck did you just get them new shoes?
That's the worst, motherfuckers that owe you money on your social media
and flossing with new shit. Nigga, where did you get the money? And I don't even mean new shit I can see. Nigga, why are you owing me money and you're that happy?
God, man.
Preach.
This is not a I owe a nigga smile. Like that's not the smile.
That's funny.
I can't even
Yeah.
find happiness when I owe a nigga.
Oh my God. Come on, Vino.
I
So,
can. I got stress
so
on my head when I owe niggas. I
So
could
can't
it be
even.
said that
go ahead, brother B.
No,
okay, could
I'm
it
with
be
you on that. Like they make you feel pressed when you ask for your money too. That's the part that really pissed me off. Oh, what you beat for this little whatever, that little $100 you loan me, nigga?
And I'd hit that nigga with the curly. Yes. Yes, nigga. Hit that nigga with the straight cube from Friday. Yep. All 35 cents, nigga. Yep.
Right.
Eat that.
Right.
Or
What's
my
on your
kids
mind?
can't eat.
What's on your mind,
Yeah.
B
could it,
Magic?
so could it be said, brothers, that true confidence has no receipts? Like if you're truly confident, can't nobody pull no receipts out on you?
No,
I
because
could.
you can be full of shit and be confident. One ain't got nothing to do with that.
And then is that real confident then? Or are you hiding
Yeah.
behind something?
No,
That's
brother.
the
You
point I'm making.
okay? I think yeah. Let's
Like you said, somebody could be full of shit and their house is nasty, but they got fly gear on. They hiding behind their fly gear, and they full of shit in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like they nasty.
Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, yes. That's
So that confidence goes away when you pull out that receipt of how nasty their house is.
okay. I got you, bruh. I got you. Okay, okay. So true. Okay, here. Let me augment that. Bona fide,
Okay, go ahead, bro.
hard-earned confidence has no negative receipts. Okay.
Okay.
Let's take a good look. Let's take a good look at this uniform here you wearing, brother. That salad on your left breast. All that's got receipts, but ain't none of it funky.
Right.
Oh, it's receipts. You can pull receipts on where brother man was in this country and what he did, and brother man had this assignment and how he completed it, and this is how he got that salad. This is how he got these expert badges for the rifle range. Pull the receipt on the rifle range. There's the score. You don't have no negative receipts. Receipts has to. For me, receipts has to change change position from negative. Receipts is what happened. Your report card, your military report card, your service record book is to a degree with some political bullshit in there that we all know what happened. Them receipts, you don't get that level of fucking salad on your chest with bullshit receipts. Because somebody pulls your receipts before they give you another rocker. So the confidence ain't got no shitty receipts. True confidence ain't got no shitty receipts.
Negative receipts.
Yeah, negative receipts, right? Like my grandmama used to say, a lie got to dress up, the truth come in the room naked. Lie, you got to what had happened was yeah, no, the truth don't need none of that. Truth don't need none of that. You watch the nigga that's dressing up his words. That nigga that's dressing up his words is probably lying to you. So yes, sir. Now Big Vino, how have you been, sir? I have not your absence has been felt there, young Jedi. What's it looking like?
I want to tell you, my absence was just on the screen because I have been in the chats and watching weekly. I was just sorting out that situation with StreamYard and the echoing situation. But I've been here and I've been tuned in.
My man. Well, what was your so for the rest of us? What was your problem?
No, well, Google was sorting out StreamYard and it was an echo if you got an Android phone.
Oh,
yeah, so you know, people don't take into consideration. I just like to call bullshit on all the iPhone people because y'all ain't recognizing that us Samsung S23 people, we have Samsung problems, Android problems, and iPhone problems all in the same phone.
Okay.
So, we
well,
go through shit over here.
I understand that, brother. But
But I did want to chime in on what you was talking about earlier in
okay, we're gonna
closing
get back
ARK
to
doors.
that iPhone bullshit in a minute. But go ahead. You go ahead with that. Go ahead, young man. I got the iPhone bone to pick with you, but keep going.
But I just wanted to, like, your message today really touched me, and I tuned in just in time when you was talking about closing the ARK doors, because I really was having a crisis earlier today, because I recognized that someone around me was not for me, was detrimental to my advancement in anything I'm trying to do. And it's just like, it was like, when you come on and you're talking about this exactly as I'm feeling, this was the message I needed to close the damn ARK doors, and everybody can't come. You want them to come. I got this phrase I tell to all my friends: my nigga, charismatic, and I'm gonna make it. I'll drag you to success with me. And I gotta let go of that phrase.
Yes,
I gotta let go of it.
Wow. Wow, young man. Congratulations. You have advanced to the next level in the game. Bruh. That is so true. That's refreshing to hear you say, man. Because so many of us feel an allegiance. This happens all the time. I just for the second time watched the series Ballers, and toward the end of the series, the young running back that spoiler alert, the young running back that gets killed because he still got a foot in the street.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, there are certain places, Brother Minister Farrakhan, aka Soul Brother Number One, he said it like this. He said, when you see the space shuttle take off to go into orbit, it has these big sponsons on the side carrying nothing but fuel that's burning to help the space shuttle break the Earth's atmosphere. After it does such, those sponsons break off, because from their inception, from the drawing board, they were never meant to make it into orbit. From the drawing board, it's people around you. It's people around you that were never meant to make it all the way from the very fucking start. What say you, fellas? Floor is open.
That's 100%, 100,000% correct. And I just want to say to Big Vino, congratulations. I want to say congratulations as well, but definitely now that you have this that you have this awareness, be careful, because some of those people that you were dragging with you, which that means is literally dead weight, they're going to resent you now that you had that awakening and you're no longer dragging them with you. You know what I mean? Some of them. So be careful for that.
Yeah, I've been pondering on that, and I realized the best way is I don't even need to tell them that I'm not dragging them along with me anymore. Just let it go.
Absolutely. But some
Because
point
that'll bring spite from a lot of them.
But the ones you meet the most to, they're gonna feel the difference. You know what I mean? So
yeah, they feel the cold first.
Oh yeah, they're gonna know. You know what I mean? And in that moment, you know what I mean, just stay the path, stay the course. I just wanted to say stay the course, you know what I mean? Because you got it right. If anybody your safety or your freedom, you definitely gotta get the fuck away from them. But don't let nobody feel so entitled to you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it is a lot of the time. Motherfuckers have, and I said this a long time ago, they have a misplaced sense of entitlement.
Indeed.
You feel like you're entitled to me because you bailed me out once, or that time we did dirt together and never got caught, and you think you holding it over my head because you scared that I'm going, you know what I mean? You think I'm scared you're going to rat me out later. It'd be situations like that.
Yeah, you can't talk to people that make you that. Yeah. Two can they can keep a secret if two is dead. Like don't play like that. But shit, you. I mean, and staying your course helps you get over that hurt too. Because some of them people really do be important to you. Some of them people you got to leave really be like you thought your future was with these people, and I'm still in the mode where it's like, all right, you're gonna just have to keep going, but that don't mean it hurt no less having to lead at. But if the boat don't move, then you're gonna be sitting there drowning with a goofy ass. So I mean, shit. What else you gonna do?
Well, let me stop you right there, young man. I don't know if you meant to, and you can take the credit for it, even if you didn't. I think somehow we will be able to sense that if that is the case. But you just dropped a fucking bomb in here with letting the journey soothe the loss of the individual. You have got to let your victory be the band-aid over the wound of losing an individual that you know, if that motherfucker was still around, you would not have made it this far.
Wow.
You have to let that salve you. You have to let why the fuck is it there? That's better. You have to let that part of you be satiated that is working this shit out, is trying to be this thing or accomplish this thing. When you make these goals, you gotta go, man. That nigga Mark, my boy, but he wasn't shit, and I wouldn't be here if I hadn't left him. I left him, but I love him. And you got to be able to get to that space on your own, outside of needing to talk to them niggas, outside of needing to be around them niggas. You got to let this victory salve you without them niggas being at the after party.
Well, that's the part of it. That's the lone part of it. That's the part of it that can't nobody help walk you through. Like it's the isolation of that part of it. That's the hardest part, because you come in, you might even, because you know this, even in rap groups and shit like that, because that's the easiest way to see it. Even in rap groups and shit like that, you see motherfuckers come in 5-6 deep and then be one star. At the end of it, 2-3 years later, it's one dude from that group that you remember, like, oh shit, yeah, he did come from a group.
Right.
But in real life, real life minus the movies and shit and all the glamorous shit. It's like at some point they all were separated, and somebody had to keep going. And that part of that journey by yourself is hard. You really got to believe in what the fuck you was talking about now. Like, ain't nobody but you and who the fuck you pray to. That's it. And hopefully maybe you get some bullshit time in between there or whatever, but that don't stop the goal. When there's an actual goal and not just a separation because, especially when there's a goal, not just a separation for fuck's sake, or just because, okay, this relationship is toxic or whatever the fuck. Not because of some shit like that, but because you got some shit that you know, if this shit pan out, even 10% of how much I want it to, we good, but ain't no we no more. Like, it's just you.
Yeah.
Ain't no we no, it's just you. And if you don't do this, nothing happens, and you'll be sitting on the couch or wherever the fuck you at now for the rest of your life, or going back to your 9 to 5 or whatever the plantation situation you got yourself into at the time when you came up with the idea. But it's just between you and who gave you the idea, the creator that gave you that idea, that made you go, all right, I got to do this. And to believe in it with the conviction of, I got to do this in spite of nobody believing me.
Wow.
That part, I don't know if you can even talk about how difficult that part of it is. But it's, to me, it's the most difficult part, just based on it's square one 4-1.
Okay, let me explain, young man, uh, how much I identify with that. I'm going to take you back to 1988. Yeah, 19 good old 80. Yeah, yeah, 1988 maybe. Nope, not even 1989. 1988. There was a club way out here in Riverside, California called Monopoly. And Monopolies was where the niggas who thought they was doing something and wasn't gonna drive all the way to LA would meet out in the middle of the fucking desert that was Riverside at that time before the internet. And I had just found out that my wife at the time, here I am, what, 23? Yeah, 23 years old, out here trying to do this comedy thing. We went from Are You With Me? Went from hell yes to maybe to no to hell no in 6 months. Her listening to her mama. Well, I had just found out hell no a couple of days before that. There was a showcase for these people who was putting together a cable show for some young comedians. And it was held at Monopolies. Real talk, I wasn't ready for no goddamn TV. I didn't have it about 12 minutes of my first 12 minutes of material. I wasn't ready for no goddamn TV. I got booed. I got booed off. And because I had on this outfit that kind of looked like some Eddie Murphy type shit, the crowd started chanting, Eddie, Eddie, my idol, Eddie Murphy. So I'm driving home to a house with a woman in it that ain't in my corner no more. I got no family out here. And I'm screaming to myself, I will not give up. I will not. Had just got fired from McDonnell Douglas, the aviation. I was working on helicopter, working on DC-9s, the airplanes, that became the MD-88. I was working on that plane like I was working on helicopters just before that in the Marines, and got fired trying to be married to this broad too far from the job. So I done lost my job. My girl ain't with me, and now this comedy shit ain't working out. I ain't got nobody but me and God. And all that kept me was that I knew that I wasn't going to live like these motherfuckers living out here. I knew that. I knew I wasn't finna do no 9-to-5 shit. I could feel that. Even if I lived outside of McDonnell Douglas, I was going to wind up getting fired because I didn't want to do that shit. I wanted to do comedy. I wanted to make music. And I knew I could do it. But the only person that knew it was me. I had to go back again as soon as I could in comedy and not get on stage, but get around people doing well. That's what heals you. When you hurting, when you broke down, get around people who are doing well at what you want to do. And let that infect you. What's on your mind, Cypher? What's up, Zero? Where you
Peace to
been,
the
man?
Where the
Oh
fuck is
man.
Zero been?
Right?
Yo, man, I'm sitting here listening to Bruce, man, just run down my life story, man. Man,
Wow.
I've been having a good time though, man. I just you know how when you get dug in for a long, long time and in a project and it's like right before you at the precipice of completing it, sometimes you gotta leave and take some R&R so you
Yeah.
can see, so you can see if it is what it is. So,
You just
I
birthed
just
the baby.
yeah, so I jumped in, I went overseas, man, and was walking around Thailand and Indonesia, and I came back to Belize, and the funny thing about it is all this time I thought I was working on an external project, and then come to realize that damn, it was all about what I built myself into, during the whole time. So it was just it was an enlightening experience, and the shit I was dug in so deep into, it's like, I can walk away from it at any time now. So I'm feeling very powerful and ready to just, take this thing to the next level. I'm not shackled to it, and all is well, But I was really feeling what Bruce was talking about earlier though, man, about that solo dolo move. I've been on that for a long time, and you know, that shit is it don't stop there. That's the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
hmm
That's the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This shit get deep. The
So yeah,
hermitage is deep, but the thing about it I can say to everybody is that you're gonna come out of it a fucking avatar, you know what I'm saying? So just keep at it, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? All the pain, all the loss, all the sacrifice, it's gonna make sense, And but I'm glad everybody's, back. I saw y'all up on the panel. I was like, oh shit, the Jedi's, the council
Oh
is back.
yeah,
So
man. And
jump in.
we got some new casts in here. B Magic being one of them.
Peace,
Logic
y'all.
ain't new, but he's a nomad.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, peace.
Him and Big Vino are members of the Nomad chapter.
Big
Uh
Vino.
what up,
so
Zero?
what I don't know how long you were in today, but I the whole theme of the show, close the ark door, time to close the ark doors.
Oh, sure.
I, I'm just encouraging brothers on our wavelength. Something is coming where you're gonna need all of that strength and energy,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have any of it to spare on these fucking knuckle draggers out here.
Nope.
You don't spare your wisdom. I was wandering down into, to put it in a way, a water that has been made nasty and murky by the reaction to what my generation did to the generation after me. The infection that my generation has brought about. Oh, we wounded a great many of them. But those with the negative outlook, their souls are under infection.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think at this point my job is to heal. My job is to assemble those who come to me with clean wounds so I can
Yeah,
put this stab on it.
you gotta let shit equalize, and sometimes
Yeah.
we get in the way of that trying to save everybody. You know what I mean? And that ain't what it's about. It's if he fall down the mountain, he didn't have a grip, so he ain't gonna be ready to get to.
Damn.
He ain't gonna be ready for what's gonna go down on the other side at all.
Mm.
If
I
he
feel that
fall
that's part
down,
of our biggest. That's our biggest problem, that we stop letting natural selection take over.
Oh yeah,
wow.
we are like we already empathic, right? But then now we traumatized empathic. That's some deep shit right there. You know what I'm saying? A
Right.
traumatized empath. You know, so you're right, but nah, like we gotta let what do you say? Let God sort them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I just
Yeah.
line them up. I let God sort them out.
yeah.
Well,
You know,
again, gentlemen, again, we can't you're so right on the let God sort them out, because that's exactly what's about to happen. This is this wisdom that we discuss here. And I hate to be all Marvel Comics dramatic, but the way we talk, gentlemen, about forward movement in the future is going to be the difference between life and death.
mhm.
This it's about to get real fucking serious. And you're not going to be able to navigate without the way the without, say, the the warrior spirit of Bruce, or the the young wisdom of B Magic, or the technical nature of Ja, or the pimping of Big Vino, or the worldwide logistics and knowledge and space and world traveling of my man Zero. If you don't have those elements, you ain't gonna make it. That's the real shit. And as scary as it is, God damn it, it is. It is. With no question, it is. You know what? God damn it, I gotta bring all you niggas back. Where's Zero? Is everybody back? God damn it, I called myself in and all slick and forgot. God damn it, I gotta put this book up here, people. There's something that we got to do as a group, fellas, that I want to put on y'all hearts, is dealing with my man, Angry Man. Angry Man, shout out to him, has a channel. Look up Angry Man, no spaces, and dude got a book coming out. And I was supposed to put his book up here, so before we leave, and I forgot to do that. God damn it! So I don't know if you'll be able to feel when I'm gonna smoothly throw you motherfuckers out, but it ain't gonna be until after we discuss this book, and I am bringing it. Let me see. Yeah, it's called The Angry Man Standard. I'm gonna put it up here on the screen. Angry Man is a cat that I ran across in out here in these YouTube streets, and is a real good dude, man. He's a real sharp cat. Talks the same wisdom that we do. Is yet another Jedi, and my man has wrote a book. So
Say the name again.
it's there it is on the screen. It is The Angry Man Standard. Traditional relationship solutions for the modern man. Okay. And it's, yeah. And dude, I strongly suggest y'all make y'all way over there if you have not been to his channel. because Brother Man comes with the real. And what I'm about to do is, and that's what I was asking, those of you who have it's $35 in paperback. If you got the bread, drop it on this brother's book right now, and as soon as you get yours,
The
okay,
link in the chat, y'all. The link in the chat.
yeah, links in the chat. As soon as you get yours, I want to start the book club on that book, where we're gonna just take a chapter a week, knock that chapter down, and take 15-20 minutes out of the show, half hour. Shit, y'all know we Jedis, nigga. It get funky.
Yeah.
We could wind up just burning the whole show down with it. But I don't mind, because it's full of wisdom, and it is my belief that brothers here and brothers like us need to share in that wisdom. We need to share. We need to show. Young cats need to have a place, and it ain't gonna be I'm gonna tell y'all right now. As I move forward, I know my numbers are gonna grow, but I'm not expecting to get millions. Well, not out the gate. I hope, but this shit we got, brothers, it ain't for everybody.
Nope.
And it's so rough and rugged, it's gonna break our hearts. I think that's the big takeaway from here, is that if we do this right, it's gonna break our hearts. What say you?
Absolutely.
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 Only
For
at
sure.
first.
Heartbreak Hotel.
Only at first. Like Zero said, once you step into the confirmation of I knew I was fucking right, fuck y'all. I don't think before fuck y'all, I think I'll be good in the whole by then. It's only the first part, the first couple steps of doozy. But other than that,
Bruce, what is your birthday?
my astrology sign is real, nigga. God King. My astrology sign is God King. That's what that is.
Dude, dude is Aries, the god of war.
Yes.
Bruce will burn the whole village down to get one nigga.
Yes.
Got
I
him.
mean,
Yes, we will.
depends on what the village said when I got there.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
Hey,
survivor's
brothers,
guilt for real.
you gotta enjoy yourself, man. Like, cause life is short. You know what I mean? You come in, you came in alone, you go out alone. You gotta enjoy yourself, man, to make sure you got enough energy, to share and have those I guess you say fruitful experiences and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not enjoying yourself, I say leave it alone, man. For real. Leave it alone. Withdraw, get yourself together, come back at it when you feeling you. But a lot of times we've been trained on that plantocracy shit, or where it's like drain yourself down to nothingness on behalf of everybody else. And honestly, in the end, they not gonna give a fuck anyway, because they ain't out here getting it themselves. They getting it off of your back, off of your work,
Right.
off of your energy. So make sure you got enough. You know what I'm saying, to get to the destination and beyond. Because it always look like it's a destination, and then you get there and you're like, oh fuck, it's like 50,000 more miles.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a stop. All right, final thoughts, people. I mean, we gonna zero. We gonna make it around the board. Big Vino. Final thought, brother. What's on your mind?
In separating from the people that I love and I wish I could take with me, just know that as I abandon all of you people and close the Ark doors, every New Year's, when the clock strikes midnight, I will observe a shot of the finest tequila in your memory.
Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I digs that. I digs that. Ja, what's on your mind? Final thought.
All right, man. In closing your Ark doors, you may have some survivor's guilt, but definitely stay the route, stay the course. And to anybody who missed the boat, you can't say you didn't have an invite.
Wow.
Mhm.
All right, B Magic, what's on your mind, man? Final thoughts, brother.
So what I'm gonna say, brother, is the journey might be lonely at first when you step away, but there's other beings, there's thousands, there's millions, there's billions of other beings out there to connect with, and blood don't make you family.
Dope.
Ooh, shit. All right there, Bruce. Bat and clean up. What's the final thoughts, man? What's on your mind?
Shit, I don't care how you get home, just get there. It's team fuck that.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take that in its brevity. I'm gonna take that in its shortness to be brilliant. And it makes a hell of a lot of sense. Just make it home. Understanding that you're gonna get home and look around. A lot of them people you left with ain't with you. And that's all right. Don't trip. Where you going, everybody can't go. Which is why I always tell you to stay high in thought. Stay high in deed. Guide your ignorance to your wisdom. Pull out of the gravity of the stupid. Sisters, find your peace. Brothers, find your majesty. It's your Uncle Jeff. Go out there and make it a great week. I'm out.